Hello viewers, this is Stairs Doctor 97 presenting you Fire Emblem 6 Project Ember Maniac Mode and 0% growths. We're asking 0%, why am I playing 0% growths, you wonder? I just want to see if my mind breaks first or the game breaks first, but in all seriousness, I'm honestly curious if this game is beatable in 0% growths. You want to answer it actually is according to LT rank, but well, anyway, it's one of my first ventures into 0% growth besides blinding ball, but well, let's go on to this. I mean, it's worse in some ways, it's worse than FE6. In some ways, it's better than FE6, but well, we gotta do something about this game, right? So, on the bright side, at least we are buff 2s, so that kind of helps, honestly. So, the goal is pretty simple: get martyred, Roy to the throne as always, but enemies are kind of beefed up, and artists are true to 3 range, and brigands are got fucking truck, so that's going to be a fair challenge. We're taking it a bit slow because I'm not necessarily LTCing this. Yeah, you want proof. I mean, eventually I'll have to LTC this, but for now, I mean, not LTC, at least play fast enough so I might have to rig, I might have to do some stuff, but for now I'm just content playing without rigging since I don't exactly have great experience with RNG abusing with lower script. I did get a special VBA software for it, but it's going to take a fair amount of time until I become familiar with rigging. So you see me get some lucky crits and lucky dodges. They're literally just lucky ones. Anyway, I just need to create an opening, or I'd love to create an opening go one-shot brigand, but I don't think I'll be able to do that this turn, so instead just gotta take down as many enemies as you can on this turn. We're gonna visit a village with boss, but you still need to do some work around here, so when it's done with his fighting, on this area, we're gonna send him to the village on the bottom to get a 5k gold. But for now, honestly, I'm just content going a bit slow. And there you go, could retire at 3 range, but I don't have position, and the archers are going to retire at 3 range, any range without 2-3 range regardless, so we might as well take a bullet there. And I'd love to do this, but it's not exactly the most reliable move, so there it is. Yeah, this honestly could have gone a lot messy, but luckily hand axes are pretty darn bad, but that's another thing I need to talk about. Hand axes and javelin are pretty much a new mystery equivalence, which means around 2-3 might. I mean, and new mystery have forges, which kind of help, but you don't get the playable units don't get any extra, forge weapons in this game. But there are hand axe pluses and all that stuff, and there's spears and all, which are low in use and they hit hard, but they're low in uses, so we'll be relying on bows and magic for consistent 1-2 range. But not so worry for the future. And luckily, swords do get a 2 range option, but unfortunately, it's stuck to Myrmidons, so you want a mercenary to have 2 range. Sadly, they're not going to get it. You'll have to live with that. Right, I'm just checking what he can do. So checking all the ranges. I just want to place all this cavalry in a neat line so they don't get hit by more than one fighter. And as usual, healing up Marcus. Hopefully trying to make him as advanced as far as we can. So there we are. Chipping at this guy until it falls down. So boss is going towards the village. He'll reach there with ease. But I'll be honest, I definitely love boss's defense up in the front lines there. Luckily, female aid is non-existent. It doesn't exist in his games, so female monitors have a pretty high aid, which can help me rescue drop some generals to certain points, which I'll definitely need to use to block, choke, and take hits, since enemies are inflated as hell in this mode. In this game, in general, I guess, but particularly in Maniac mode, they're inflated a lot. That's one critic I have on this. Project Ember generally adds enemies. It doesn't consider subtracting them, but it generally gives worse weapons or reinforcements. Well, this work in New Mystery because the maps are fast paced. FP6 sadly doesn't have fast pace in the later maps, so can warp, you can beat, but warp is in a fucking desert tile, and if you don't get that, good luck beating Maniac mod without losing units. And I don't think 0% growth is possible with warp, so if I don't get warp in chapter 14, we're gonna reset until we get it. And we get a 5,000 gold. So I'm just moving all the calves, healing them up, and putting yours into position, honestly. I definitely love to take it archer, but I mean, sadly you can't. You gotta kill him in this turn out of the way, so it's not a big issue. Yeah, Roy isn't gonna be dealing a lot of damage, but we're definitely gonna give him a promotion item if we can, because he gets a mount. Having a mount means at least he's gonna have some rescue job utility, and he's gonna have high move to reach a throne. Not that Roy's move is low, but 7 move is still fairly high comparable to Cavaliers, but it's definitely nice having more move, if I'm being honest. Just in case you don't want to use a warp, but you want to use a Cavaliers or something else. So yeah, just pretty close finish the map. Just gotta divert as many enemies as possible to not hit Marcus. Yeah, boss is pretty much done his job. So he's going with Roy. Sorry, yeah, Roy here. Keep confusing Roy with Mart, I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah, it's kind of funny in a way. So I'm just checking what you can do, but it all boils to killing these 2 archers and the archer and 2 fighters, essentially, if you can, while avoiding being a range of the boss. When the boss has a steel axe, and he can hit pretty hard, and in the vanilla version, if you get unlucky, you can one-shot Roy, so you barely one-shot Roy, but I definitely don't want Roy in that position in him, any position near him. So sadly can't kill the other fighter, but luckily there's a wall behind us, so we're gonna check if he reaches, and luckily he does, so he's gonna kill a fighter next to Roy. So that we, yeah, snipers get 30 crit. I'm kind of tempted to promote Wolf for that reason, but we get some good snipers anyway, so it's not like I need it, but it's a nice option to have. So you can get fighter with ease, so Roy can move behind the fighter. I mean, next to Cavalier, next to Marcus, yeah. That makes it a bit more sense. going to say. So, yeah, that's. I'm kind of using growths, but well, I guess I'll get used to 0% growths. I mean, this obviously is not going to pinnacle of FE6 Project Ember Maniac mode, but it's an attempt. It's going to be up there, and more importantly, should I place him next to? I mean, a Cavalier is next to each other for extra support bonuses. I mean, supports are going to be useful if I can get them, especially in this mode, and 0% growths. So, down goes Damas, and Roy is going to seize, and we finish his map in 10 turns. And that should be the end of this map. See you in our next video. Like, subscribe, and share. Bye bye.